highlights of this edition. The Mekong Delta Coordinating Council meeting with leaders of 13 provinces and cities in the Mekong Delta region. The working session on coordination in developing local capacity development project documents, abbreviated as LCD projects. Chairman of the National Assembly visited policy classified family and heroic Vietnamese mothers in the city. Hello, and it's good to see you back here at this edition of Continuous and Top News today. It's necessary to seriously craft, drastically, effectively, and sustainably implement the tasks and solutions set out for the rapid and sustainable development of the Mekong Delta region in the spirit of the resolutions of the party, the National Assembly, and the government, directed by Deputy Prime Minister Lim Minh Khai in the Mekong Delta Coordinating Council meeting with leaders of 13 Mekong provinces and cities held in the afternoon of July 1st in Cà Mau province.
Deputy Prime Minister Lim Minh Khai, also chairman of the Mekong Delta Regional Coordination Council, emphasized that after 2 years of implementing the Politburo's resolution and the government's action program, the socio-economic development indicators of this region have had many positive changes. The highlight is that the economic growth rate in 2023 reached 6.37%, the second highest out of 6 regions in the country. Notably, some key works and projects have been completed and put into use, such as Mỹ Thuận Cần Thơ Expressway, Mỹ Thuận 2 Bridge. In order to develop quickly and sustainably, the Deputy Prime Minister noted that the Mekong Delta must prioritize investment and accelerate dynamic and key projects that can create a large spillover and regional linkage to promote socio-economic development.
On July 1st afternoon, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Nguyễn Ngọc Hè worked with the delegation of the Institute for Policy and Development under the Ministry of Planning and Investment and the Director of the United States Agency for International Development in Vietnam, referred as USF in Vietnam. The working session focused on coordination in developing local capacity development project documents, abbreviated as LCD projects.
According to the Academy of Policy and Development, the meeting was of great significance, deciding about 70% of the local capacity development project documents, LCD, because through consultation and working sessions, it was shown that 4 localities including Cần Thơ, Đồng Tháp, Thừa Thiên Huế, and Vĩnh Phúc have different goals. Therefore, it is necessary to study the facilities and have an approach to determine the priorities of each province and city. Through the active exchange of the two parties, Vice Chairman of the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City, Nguyễn Ngọc Hè, noted on urgent, long-term, breakthrough solution related to local economic growth, followed by the environment and natural resource protection. Firstly, climate change and natural disaster prevention, urban flooding, waste treatment, developing high-tech agriculture, application for scientific and technical advances to production, the creation of local products with specific value.
On July 2nd, Chairman of the National Assembly Chương Thành and the delegation of the National Assembly, leaders of the Party Committee, People's Council, People's Committee, and Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Cần Thơ City visited policy classified family and heroic Vietnamese mothers in Cần Thơ City. The delegation visited the families of One Vallis, exiled residence officers Phan Văn Nguyên, An Cư Ward, Ninh Kiều District, and Vietnamese heroic mother Trần Thị Hai in Phú Thứ Ward, Cái Răng District, Cần Thơ City. On behalf of the leaders of the party, the state, and the National Assembly, the chairman of the National Assembly emphasized that the work of repaying gratitude and taking care of Vietnamese heroic mothers, policy classified families, and people with meritorious services to the revolution has been implemented by the party and the state with many policies to demonstrate the ethic of drinking water and remembering the source of the nation. Also on July 2nd morning at the hall of the City People's Committee, the chairman of the National Assembly and the National Assembly's delegation had a meeting visit and gift-giving to policy classified families and workers on the occasion of the 77th One Valleys and Martyrs Day, July 27th, 1947, July 27, 2024. appreciating the work of repay and gratitude, taking care of policy classified and people with meritorious services in Cần Thơ City. The chairman suggested that Cần Thơ City continue to focus on synchronously and comprehensively implementing Directive Number 14 CDTW of the Secretariat on continuing to strengthen the party's leadership over the work of people with meritorious services to the revolution by very practical work to ensure that people with meritorious services and their families can fully enjoy the preferential policies of the party and the state. The Standing Committee of the People's Council of Cần Thơ City on July 2nd morning held a conference on the expected type and content of the 16th session of the 10th People's Council. Vice Chairman of the City People's Council, Thành, chaired the meeting. The meeting opens at 7:30 a.m. July 3rd, 2024 and takes place for 3 days at the hall of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, number 1, Quang Trung Street, Tân An Ward, Ninh Kiều District. The meeting is expected to approve 43 reports and 1 notice, in which there are 11 reports and 1 notice presented at the hall. The rest are sent for consideration at the meeting and study and approve 21 reports with draft resolutions. Along with the discussion in the hall, there is a questioning section with all subjects who must answer questions according to the law, including the Standing Committee of the City's People's Committee, members of the City People's Committee, heads of agencies under the City People's Committee, Chief Justice of the City People's Court, Procurator General of the City People's Procuracy. Documents of the meeting continue to be posted on the website of the Delegation of National Assembly Deputies and the City People's Council in the session Documents of the 16th session of Cần Thơ City People's Council 2021-2026 Tom. On July 1st afternoon, the Department of Labor, One Village and Social Affairs of Cần Thơ City held a conference to review the labor and social affairs in the first half of 2024. Attending and directing the conference was Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, Nguyễn Thực Hiện.
In the first 6 months of this year, the city created jobs for over 34,000 workers. Of the figure, 447 workers went to work abroad, reaching more than 67% of the plan, an increase of more than 22% over the same period last year. Vocational education institution recruited and trained more than 23,000 people, reaching nearly 52% of the plan. The whole city currently has 4,942 subjects who are benefiting from regular referential subsidies, with a total monthly budget of almost 11 billion Vietnamese đồng. The city completed the construction and handed over 30 houses of gratitude to policy classified families and people with meritorious services to the revolution, each worth 17 million Vietnamese đồng, etc. In the field of social affairs, the sector has also provided regular social assistance for over 42,700 subjects, with a total monthly amount of more than 24 billion Vietnamese đồng, etc. Vice Chairman Nguyễn Thực Hiện suggested that the labor, work invalids and social affairs sector continue to review and strengthen the labor and social affairs in the direction of renewing and improving the quality.
Cần Thơ City Confederation of Labor on July 2nd morning held a conference to review trade union activities in the first half and map out orientations and tasks in the second half of the year. The Cần Thơ City Confederation of Labor has organized many activities to take care of union members and employees, such as giving gifts to union members, employees in typical circumstances, children of union members, employees who died due to COVID-19. Therefore, more than 3,350 people were given gifts with a total amount of 3.6 billion Vietnam đồng. In addition, trade unions at all levels have coordinated with businesses and organized many activities to take care of employees with an amount of over 32.5 billion Vietnam đồng. Particularly for the Workers' Month associated with the month of occupational safety and health, the Confederation of Labor has awarded 15 trade union houses while organizing a direct dialogue between leaders of Cần Thơ City and employees. In a common type, the City Confederation of Labor will continue to actively grasp information on public opinion, talks, and aspirations of employees. updated weather forecast. Also wrapped up this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website, Cần Thơ TV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.